Hello, mighty companions. This is Earl Purdy, and I want to welcome you to Hardcore Course in Miracles. And we're going to talk about how we can get in touch with our real self, our peaceful self, get beyond anger, get in touch with the love we really are. How in the heck can we really let ourselves really enjoy ourselves and feel peace and love here? How do we do that? Well, I'm going to be talking about that on Facebook Live, A Course in Miracles. And we're going to start out with a song from my brother John Christmas at johnschristmas.com. And then we're going to dive into it. Let's go. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. I'm so glad to be here with you, mighty companion. And we're going to go deep. We're going to go deep, and we're going to see how we can get in touch with that part of us that's real and peaceful.
You are sinless, you are sinless, you are a child of God. You are sinless, you are sinless, loves you like you are. Your invulnerability was your father's guarantee, and you would forever be completely free. You are guiltless, you are guiltless, you are a child of God. You are guiltless, you are guiltless, love you as you are. Your invulnerability was your father's guarantee, and you would forever be completely free. But you keep on singing, but you keep on singing, yes, you keep on singing the blues. When you gonna stop singing? When you gonna stop singing? It's time for you to learn you got nothing to lose.
Welcome to Hardcore Course in Miracles. I'm Earl Purdy, and we're going to be getting down in how do we apply this to our day-to-day experience. How can we take the truth and really apply it? That's what we do on this particular presentation on Thursday night with the Hardcore Course in Miracles. We're going to be on lesson 84 in A Course in Miracles workbook. That's what we're going to be working with in this presentation today, lesson 84. Listen, you are sinless, love you as you are. Your invulnerability was your father's guarantee, that we would forever be completely free. But you keep on singing, yes, you keep on singing, yes, you keep on singing the blues. It's time for you to quit singing. It's time for you to quit singing. It's time for you to sing. You have nothing to remember that we are going to go really deep, and remember that you don't have to accept the ideas. You don't have to accept the ideas, believe the ideas, welcome the ideas. Some of the ideas you may actively resist. Some of the ideas you may find hard to believe. Some of the ideas you may find hard to believe. Some of the ideas you may find hard to believe. Yes. You're not asked to judge and analyze the ideas at all, because that's not what I do. I've been doing the Course in Miracles for 40 years, and the Course in Miracles says analyzing it is totally of the ego. It's totally of the part of your mind that wants to make sure you never really get what the Course in Miracles is teaching. Analyzing the Course in Miracles, constantly analyzing the ideas, will not help you master A Course in Miracles. I repeat, analyzing A Course in Miracles will not result in your understanding the Course in Miracles. It's the use of the ideas. It's using the ideas and remembering the ideas that will give the ideas meaning to you and will show you that the ideas are true. I'm so glad to be here with you. We're going to be on lesson 84. We're going to be on lesson 84 on page 149 in the Course in Miracles workbook, the Foundation for Inner Peace version of A Course in Miracles. And we're going to get down, and by going over this workbook exercise, what we're going to do is we're going to see how to apply the Course in Miracles to your everyday situations and circumstances. This Course in Miracles, hardcore Course in Miracles that I do on Thursday night. I'm Earl Purdy. I've been a teacher and a student of A Course in Miracles for 40 years. Wouldn't you like to really be able to master what the Course is saying and be able to utilize it in your everyday life? Well, that's what I'm here for, to help you do that. And so what I love about these review lessons is that they give you very specific application of these ideas that you can apply to different things that you're going through in your life right now. And it's better to pick one or two things that you really want to see differently than to focus in on a lot of different things. So I want you to take one or two things that you know you haven't been giving yourself peace about, or one or two people you know you haven't been giving yourself peace about. Let's make this practical, and let's go through this lesson. I teach in a question-answer format. I call myself the Divine Remembering Teacher, the Divine Repetition Teacher. And I use repetition because the key to changing your mind, the key to getting a new idea, is through repeating it and letting yourself hear it over and over again. Because the way that you are programmed and conditioned now, you are programmed and conditioned that way because of something you experienced and were taught, or something that you heard over and over and over again, or experienced over and over and over again. And that's made you the person that you are today. So if you want to get in touch with a brand new you, a loving you, a happy you, a peaceful you, then it's going to call for what the Course in Miracles defines as mind training, which is just giving you another way to look at things. So lesson 84 starts out with, love created me like itself. Love created me like itself. Okay. Do you know that love created you like itself? So you are created like love. Now, I want to say something to you, and I really want you to hear what I'm saying. The Course in Miracles teaches that there is a true you and there's a false you. And what I mean by that is there's the you as you were created by God. There's the you that you were created by love. There is the you that is only love. There's a you that is only love. There is an essence of you. There's a true you that's only love. Now, you may not necessarily be in touch with that you that's only love. You may not be in touch with that you that's only happiness and joy, but that's not what I want you to focus in on right now. I don't want you to focus on all the reasons why you don't see yourself as totally loving and joyful. What I would like to ask you to focus in on is the idea that there is a true you. The Course calls that the Christ. It's that one self that's still connected to our Creator. It is your loving self. It is your real self. And the Course in Miracles teaches that if you're going to accept a new idea and then manifest that new idea of yourself, the first thing you have to do is to hear the ideas. So what I want to focus in on with the Course in Miracles and what would make it really powerful is to just go, you know what, I just want to listen to what the Course in Miracles is saying. I just want to hear the theory of what it's talking about. It's not important that I necessarily understand it. It's not necessarily it's not necessarily important that I believe everything that it's saying. That's not what we're trying to do right now. This is not I'm going to convince you about the value and the truth of A Course in Miracles. That's not what this is about. The first step is you have to just use the ideas. So that's what I want to do. I want to just friggin' use the ideas the way the Course in Miracles says that we should. So lesson 84 is love created me like itself. So I'd like you to say that to yourself right now. Love created me like itself. Love created me like itself. Love created me like itself. Tell yourself, love created me like itself. Love created me like itself. Love created me like itself. Yes, love created me like itself. 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 Say that to yourself. Love created me like itself. Love created me like itself. Then you say, I am in the likeness of my Creator. I am in the likeness of my Creator. I am in the likeness of my Creator. Do you know that you are in the likeness of God? You are in the likeness of your Creator. You are in the, notice it said you are in the likeness of your Creator. And did you notice that it also started out with love created me like itself, and then the next sentence is I am created in the likeness of my Creator. So that means I am created in the likeness of love. That if love created you like itself, and you are the likeness of your Creator, then what you really must be is love. You are love, which means you are free. A Course in Miracles says love is freedom. Love is freedom. Love is freedom. Love is freedom. So that means freedom created you like itself. And it also means you are in the likeness of your Creator. So your Creator is free. Your Creator is love. So doesn't that mean that you must be love? But love is freedom. Love is freedom. You are free. You are free. So say to yourself, I am in the likeness of my Creator. I am in the likeness of my Creator. I am just like my Creator. I am just like my Creator. You are just like your Creator. You are just like your Creator. You are just like your Creator. Your Creator is free. Your Creator is love. You were created in the likeness of your Creator, so you are love. So what does it mean? What does it mean to be in the likeness of your Creator? What does that mean? Well, that means that you cannot suffer. What you really are, who you really are, cannot suffer. Can't suffer. You can't suffer. What you really are cannot suffer. Who you really are cannot suffer. Who you really are cannot suffer. It says, I cannot suffer. I cannot suffer. You cannot suffer. Who you really are cannot suffer. I didn't say who you think you are cannot suffer. I did not say who you think you are cannot suffer. The only thing that suffers is who you think you are. It's who you think you are. That's the part of you that suffers. Who you think you are. That's the ego. The Course says you were created in the likeness of your Creator, and love created you like itself. That means you cannot suffer. You cannot suffer. Who you really are cannot suffer. So say to yourself, I cannot suffer. 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 Say it to yourself. Say it to yourself. I cannot suffer. I cannot suffer. I cannot suffer. I cannot suffer. What else is true about who you really are? Now remember that the Course in Miracles is telling you about who you really are. It may not be what you believe. It may not be that you feel this to be true. That's not important. I'm just telling you the truth about yourself. I'm just telling you the truth about yourself. Even if you don't believe it, I'm telling you the truth about yourself. Even if you don't understand it, I'm telling you the truth about yourself according to A Course in Miracles. According to the Course in Miracles, love created you like itself, and you are in the likeness of your Creator. And who you really are cannot suffer. Who you really are cannot experience loss. So say that to yourself right now. Say it to yourself. I cannot experience loss. 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 You cannot experience loss. Why is it that you cannot experience loss? You cannot experience loss because you were created like God, and God cannot lose. Love cannot lose. Do you know that you cannot lose love, and love cannot lose? So what is the Course in Miracles doing right now? It's telling you the truth about yourself that you may not believe yet. But if you do the Course in Miracles, you will come to know it. So say, I cannot experience loss, and I cannot die. You cannot experience loss, and you cannot die. You cannot lose, and you cannot die. You can't lose. You cannot lose, and you cannot die. You cannot lose, and you cannot die. If you were created in the likeness of God, and God is an eternal being, then you cannot die. What you really are cannot die. What you really are cannot die. What you really are cannot lose. Who you really are cannot lose. See, I'm repeating this over and over again because you need to hear it, and I need to hear it. We need to hear it over and over and over and over again. We need to hear it. We need to hear that love created you like love. Do you know that you need to hear that you were created in the likeness of God, which is love? Do you know that you need to hear that what you really are cannot lose, and what you really are cannot experience loss? Don't you know that you need to hear that you cannot die? That who you really are cannot die. You cannot die. Who you really are cannot die. Who you really are cannot die. What you really are cannot die. Who you really are cannot die. What you really are cannot die. So why is it that you cannot die? Why is it that the Course in Miracles would say something so powerful as you cannot die? Well, it says, you are not a body. You are not a body. You are not a body. So say that to yourself right now. I am not a body. 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 You are 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 not a body. You cannot die. You cannot experience loss, and you cannot suffer. What you really are cannot suffer. What you really are cannot experience loss. What you really are cannot die. And what you really are is not a body. Because you were created in the likeness of your Creator. And your Creator is an infinitely powerful being of love. Your Creator is an infinitely powerful being of love. And you were created in the likeness of your Creator. You were created in the likeness of your Creator. And your Creator is love. Love created you. Love created you. God created you. Love created you. And you cannot suffer. You cannot experience loss, and you cannot die. And you are not a body. So what do you want to recognize today? What is it that you need to recognize today? What is it that you need to recognize today? What is it that you need to recognize today? You need to recognize your reality. You need to recognize the truth today. You need to recognize the truth today. You need to recognize your reality today. So what is your reality? What is the truth? The truth is that you are not a body. The truth is that what you really are cannot die. The truth is that you cannot really lose anything, even though it may look like you've lost something. What's true is what you really are cannot suffer. What's true, what's your reality is that you were created in the likeness of your Creator and that love created you like itself. That's what it means when the Course in Miracles says you would recognize your reality today. So tell yourself, I want to recognize my reality today. I want to recognize my reality today. I want to recognize the truth about myself today. I want to remember the truth about myself today. I want to remember the truth about myself today. Say that to yourself right now. I want to remember the truth about myself today. I want to remember the truth about myself today. So, what is it that you need to stop worshiping? According to A Course in Miracles, what is it that you need to stop worshiping? You need to stop worshiping idols. You need to stop being an idol worshiper. So what is an idol worshiper? An idol worshiper is someone who worships and believes false ideas. So an idol worshiper is someone who is obsessed with believing things that are not true. An idol is a false belief. An idol is a false idea. An idol is something that you give more power to than your peace. An idol is anything that is more important to you than your peace. Anything that you give your peace away about is an idol. Anybody that you give your peace away about is an idol. Any idea that makes you feel like you are not in the likeness of God, any thoughts that teach you that you can suffer, any thoughts that teach you that you can experience loss, any thoughts that teach you that you can die, any thoughts that teach you that you are a body are idols. They are idle thoughts. They are false ideas. So if you believe any of those things, you are worshiping idols. If you believe that you're anything other than love, if you believe that you can lose, do you know that if you believe that you can die, do you know that if you believe that you are a body, then you are an idol worshiper. You're worshiping idols because you're worshiping something that is not true. So what is the decision that you're going to make? You're going to make the decision that you will not worship any more false ideas about yourself. A false idea about yourself is the idea that you are guilty. That's a false idea about yourself. A false idea about yourself is the idea that you are sinful or that you are bad. That is an idolatrous thought. So what does that mean? That you won't raise your own self-concept to replace yourself. Stop believing what you've made up about yourself and letting what you think about yourself be truer to you than what your true self is. The Course in Miracles is telling you about your true self. So stop letting your self-concepts replace your self. So what is your self? Your self is love. Your self was created like love. Your self is in the likeness of God, which is love and free. Your self cannot suffer. Your self cannot experience loss. Your self is not a body. So any belief that you have that you are just a body, any belief that you have that you are separate, that is an idle thought from A Course in Miracles perspective. So what is the truth? I am in the likeness of my Creator. Say it again. I am in the likeness of my Creator. I am in the likeness of my Creator. I am in the likeness of my Creator. You are in the likeness of your Creator. You are in the likeness of your Creator. You are in the likeness of your Creator. You are in the likeness. You are in the likeness of your Creator. You are like your Creator, and you are not a body. Your Creator is not a body. God is not a body. God is not a body. Listen, God is not a man in the sky. God is not a superhuman being in the sky with the same values that regular people have. According to the Course in Miracles, God is love and God is freedom. God is infinite love. And today you're going to stop worshiping these false ideas that you've learned from the world that don't bring you any peace. And do you know that it's time for you to get rid of any self-concepts that you have of yourself that's based on the idea that you are sinful or guilty or lacking in some way? You are in the likeness of your Creator. You are in the likeness of God. Love created you like itself. Love created you like love. Love created you free. You are free. You are free. The truth about you is that you are free. So let me give you some specific forms that might be helpful in applying this idea. Okay? I want you to think about a situation right now. Any situation in your life right now that you know you're not giving yourself a peace about. Something that you've been concerned about. Something that troubles you. Then tell yourself, let me not see an illusion of myself in this. Whatever the situation is, whatever that situation is, whatever that relationship is, whatever that circumstance is, say, let me not see an illusion of myself in this. Let me not see an illusion of myself in this situation. Let me not see a false idea of myself in this situation. That's what an illusion is. Say, let me not see a false idea of myself in this situation. Whatever that situation is that's causing you any kind of lack of peace, do it, say it, use the ideas. Go, let me not see an illusion of myself in this. Let me not see an illusion of myself in this relationship. Let me not see a false idea of myself in this relationship. Let me not see an illusion of myself. These are different definitions of what illusion means. From A Course in Miracles perspective, an illusion is a false idea of yourself. It's a fear of yourself. So tell yourself, I'm in this situation right now. Let me not see an illusion of myself in this. Let me not see something about myself that's not true in this situation. Let me not see something. Let me not see something let me not see something that's not true about myself in this situation. Let me not see an illusion of myself in this. As I look on this, let me remember my Creator. As I look on this situation, let me remember. See, it said remember. It didn't say let me analyze. It said, as I look on this, let me remember my Creator. As I look on this situation that I'm in right now, as I look on this situation that I'm in right now, let me remember my Creator. As I look on this, let me remember. Let me remember what? Let me remember my Creator. Let me remember God. Let me remember God. As I look on this, let me remember God. Whatever that situation is, whatever that circumstance is, whatever that relationship is that may be causing you some type of challenge right now, say, as I look on this, let me remember my Creator. Let me not see an illusion of myself in this. As I look on this, let me remember my Creator. Let you not see an illusion of yourself in this situation. Let you not see an illusion of yourself in that situation. As you look on that situation, let you remember your Creator. As you look at that situation and circumstance, the one that causes you some type of anxiety, as you look on it, tell yourself, as I look on this, let me remember my Creator. As I look on this, let me remember my Creator. Take a breath. And then tell yourself, my Creator did not create this as I see it. I'm seeing it in a way that's causing me some fear. I'm seeing this situation or relationship or this circumstance that I'm going through right now in a way that's causing me fear and anxiety. My Creator did not create this as I see it. My Creator did not create this situation as I see it. If I'm seeing it in a way that causes me fear, then my Creator did not create this situation as I see it. So your Creator did not create this situation as you see it. Say that to yourself. My Creator did not create this as I see it. My Creator did not create this as I see it. This situation, this circumstance that I'm in right now, my Creator did not create this as I see it. Do you see what we're doing, mighty companion? Do you see what we're doing? We are not analyzing the Course. We are actually applying the ideas to the situations in our life that we're dealing with. That's what I love about these exercises, is they tell you exactly what to tell yourself when you're feeling any kind of fear or anxiety or anger or upset. So don't say for instance, when the Course in Miracles says, I want to see, tells you to tell yourself, I want to see this differently. I want another way to look at it. Well, this is the seeing it differently. This is the other way of looking at it. You say to yourself, my Creator didn't create this situation as I see it. You say, as I look on this, let me remember my Creator. As I look on this, let me remember my Creator. What is the other way to look at it? You say to yourself, let me not see an illusion of myself in this. Let me not see a false idea of myself in this. You are being given very specific things to say. The next one is love holds no grievances. Say that to yourself. Love holds no grievances. Love holds no grievances. Love holds no grievances. If it's love, there are no grievances in love. It's no such thing as saying that you're holding a grievance and you love me. There's no such thing as saying I'm holding a grievance against this person and I love this person and I'm holding a grievance against them. But I love this person, but I'm holding a grievance. I love this person, but I'm holding a grievance. Love holds no grievances. Love holds no grievances. There are no grievances in love. There are no grievances in love. Love holds no grievances. There are no grievances in love. There are no grievances in real love. If it's real love, there are no grievances in real love. So don't lie to yourself. Don't deceive yourself. Don't say you love someone and you're full of grievances toward them. That grievances are the opposite of love. Holding a grievance is the opposite of love. Do you know that grievances are completely alien to love? Grievances are completely alien to love. Grievances are completely alien to love. Grievances attack love. So how do you know when you are attacking the love that you have with someone? When you hold a grievance, you are attacking love. When you hold a grievance, you are keeping the light of love hidden in that relationship. Grievances are the opposite of love. Grievances are foreign, alien to love. Grievances attack love. Grievances hide love. Grievances hide love. So what are you doing? What are you really doing if you are holding a grievance? What are you really doing? What are you really doing? When you are holding a grievance against someone, what are you really doing? What are you really doing? If you hold grievances, you are attacking love, and God is love. So when you hold grievances, you are really attacking God. You're attacking love when you hold grievances. So what are you doing when you hold a grievance? Well, if you are attacking love, would you like to really get clear about grievances and love? Well, this is the way it works. If you hold a grievance, what are you doing? If you hold a grievance, you are attacking love. But we heard earlier that you are love, that you are love, that love is what you are. So when you attack love, you are attacking yourself. When you hold a grievance, you are hurting yourself. When you hold a grievance, you're attacking yourself. You're hurting your own image of yourself. When you hold a grievance, you are attacking yourself, because a grievance attacks love, and you are love. Listen carefully. You are more than a man and more than a woman. You are more than a man. You are more than a woman. You are more than a man and more than a woman. You are more than a man. I don't care what your sexual identification is. If it's tied to the body, then it's not what you are. So it's covering the whole spectrum of different sexual orientations, gender identifications. You are none of those. You are none of those. Now, do you have an idea of yourself as having some type of a gender identification, body identification? Of course you do. You were conditioned to think of yourself as a body. You were conditioned to think of yourself as a body. You were conditioned to think of yourself as a body. That's all you've been taught since the day you were born, that that's what you are. That is your conditioning. But the Course in Miracles is saying to you, what you really are is love. What you really are is free. What you really are is a spiritual being. What you really are is a spiritual being. You are spirit. You are awareness. You are awareness. You are spirit. You are spirit. You are spirit. So, and you are love. So when you hold a grievance, you are attacking love. And when you attack love, you are attacking yourself. When you attack love, you are attacking yourself. So when you hold a grievance, your real self becomes an alien to you because your real self is love. And your grievance is attacking love. So when you're holding a grievance, you are attacking yourself. Do you know that when you attack yourself, you are making who you really are an alien to you? So every time you attack yourself, you are losing the awareness of who you really are because yourself is love. And holding a grievance is an attack on love. I remember in lesson 71, only God's plan for salvation will work. The Course in Miracles talks about grievances. And it says a grievance is whenever you say, if this were different, I would be saved. If this were different, I would be happy. Every time you say that, that's a grievance. Because that's you saying that there's something wrong with what is. That there's something missing in this present moment. That you can't have joy and peace in this present moment. So holding a grievance is you saying, if this were different, I'd be happy. If you were different, I'd be happy. If I lived in a different place, I'd be happy. If my body looked different, I'd be happy. If I made more money, I'd be happy. If I got more sex, I'd be happy. If I had more intimate relationships, I'd be happy. If I was more famous, I'd be happy. If I had more power. The Course in Miracles says, every time you say that, that's a grievance. That's you being upset with what is. Suppose you're okay. Suppose you are okay. Suppose you are fine. Suppose you are perfect. Suppose you are love. Suppose you are lovable. Suppose you are freaking all right. Suppose you're not broken. Suppose you're not even broken. Suppose, what if there's nothing wrong with you? What if who you really are is perfectly okay? What if? What if there's nothing wrong with you? It's just you telling yourself that there's something wrong with you. So the Course in Miracles, these are grievances. Stop having grievances toward yourself. Stop having grievances toward everybody else. I don't have to be different in order for you to be happy. Your happiness isn't based on the way that I am. I don't need to change myself so that you will be happy. Because that's you saying something is wrong with me and me saying something is wrong with you. So really, me wanting you to change or you wanting me to change, that's nothing but a grievance. That's a grievance, and that's an attack on me. And that's an attack on you. Because you are love. You are love. You are love. You are whole. You are complete. Now, do you believe that about yourself? No, you may not believe that about yourself. Of course, you may not believe that about yourself. But just because you don't believe it about yourself doesn't mean it's not true. Because you don't believe something about yourself doesn't mean it's not true. Just because you don't think you're lovable, that doesn't mean you aren't lovable just because you don't think you aren't lovable. What you think about yourself doesn't really matter. Because what yourself is not going to be changed by what you think about it anyway. You are love. You are perfect. You are whole. You are spirit. And there's not a doggone thing you can do about it. You can criticize and condemn yourself all day long. You can have people around you that criticize and condemn you all day long. Doesn't mean a friggin' thing, because you're still innocent, you're still holy, you're still beautiful, you're still loved. So be determined. Be determined not to attack yourself today. Be determined to not hold grievances against yourself and others today. Say, I am determined not to attack myself today. I am determined not to attack myself today. I am determined not to attack myself today. Say it. I am determined not to hurt myself today. I am determined not to hurt myself today. I am determined not to attack myself today. I am determined not to attack myself today, so that I can remember who I am. How am I going to remember that I am a loving, lovable being if I keep attacking myself by saying I'm not a lovable being, I'm not a loved being? How am I going to ever know who I really am if I keep putting myself down, criticizing myself, condemning myself, judging myself? That's an attack on myself, because you are loved, you are lovable, and you will never know that you are lovable if you keep attacking yourself by judging yourself and criticizing yourself or others. So if you really want to remember who you are, if you want to remember that you are loved, that you are free, that you are abundant, that you are powerful, you must stop holding grievances and recognize that grievances are completely alien to love, that grievances attack love, that grievances hide love. And if you are attacking love, you are attacking yourself and God, because you are love and God is love. So what do you do? What do you do? Well, you become determined not to attack yourself today, so that you can remember who you are. So now I'm going to give you some specific forms for applying this idea. I'm going to give you some specific things to tell yourself to apply this idea from A Course in Miracles. So think about the situation or circumstance. Think about the situation or circumstance that you may be giving yourself some conflict or fear about. And don't say you don't have one, because you know you do. There's some area of your life that you tell yourself, if this were different, I'd be happy. And if there's any person or any area in your life that you tell, if this person was different, then I'd be happy. Or if you say this situation or circumstance were different, I'd be happy. That's a grievance. So what you want to do is say to yourself, this is no justification for denying myself. This situation is no justification for denying myself. This situation is no justification for denying myself. This situation, this circumstance is no justification for denying myself. This relationship is no justification for denying myself. This relationship is no justification. This relationship that I'm giving myself some unhappiness or fear in, this situation or circumstance is no justification for denying myself. Say that to yourself. This is no justification for denying myself. I will not use this to attack love. I will not use this situation to attack love. I will not use this situation to attack love. I will not use this relationship to attack love. I will not use my relationships to attack love. I will not use my relationships to attack love. I will not use this relationship to attack love. The situation that you're in, the circumstance that you're in that's causing you any kind of conflict, that situation is no justification for denying yourself. I don't care what's going on in the personal situation that you're dealing with right now. There is no justification for denying that you are loved and that you are lovable and that you deserve love, because that's yourself. Yourself is loving. Yourself is lovable. And so whatever you're going through, tell yourself, this is no justification for denying myself. This is no justification for denying myself. This is no justification for you to deny yourself. This is no justification for denying yourself. You will not use this situation that you're in right now to attack love. You will not use this relationship that you're in right now to attack love. You will not use this circumstance that you're in right now to attack yourself, to attack love. Say that. Say it. Say it. Say it. Use the ideas. Use the ideas. Don't analyze the ideas. Use the ideas. This is no justification for denying myself, for denying myself. I will not use this to attack love. I will not use this to attack love. You will not use this to attack love. Notice that I keep saying it over and over and over again. Yeah, because that's what it's going to take. Mighty companion, this is what it's going to take. It's going to take the use of the ideas, the application of the ideas. It's not, you can have a headache and you can stand in front of the medicine cabinet all night looking at the aspirin, but that's not going to get rid of your headache. You can have a really bad headache and stand in front of, open the medicine cabinet and stare at the aspirin bottle, and you won't get rid of the headache. So staring at these ideas, analyzing these ideas, discussing these ideas, it's like standing in front of the medicine cabinet looking at the aspirin bottle and wondering why your headache isn't going away. You need to use the ideas. Telling yourself, this is no justification for denying myself. This situation I'm in right now is no justification for denying myself. I will not use this to attack love. I will not use this to attack love. Let this not tempt me to attack myself. I know I'm getting upset with you right now. I'm making myself upset about this situation right now. Let this not tempt me. Let this relationship not tempt me to attack myself. Let this situation not tempt me to attack myself. Let this not tempt me to attack myself. It's like you're about to lose your temper. You're about to go off about something. Say, let this not tempt me to attack myself. Let this not tempt me. Let this not tempt me to attack myself. Let you not tempt me to attack myself. Let you not tempt me to attack myself. Let this not tempt me. Let this not tempt me. Let this not tempt me to attack myself. When you feel that anger, that resentment, that grievance coming up, say, let this not tempt me to attack myself. Let this not tempt me to attack myself. That's what you would tell yourself. That's how you would get started. That's how you make the Course in Miracles real. You don't make the Course in Miracles real by pondering theoretical issues that you can't prove. You can't prove reincarnation or not. I can't either. You know what I'm saying? You can't prove to me that there's life after death. I can't prove it to you, even though I'm being told there is. So every time you focus your attention on anything that's theoretical, it's just a distraction to keep you from using the truth. Because you could say, when you're getting ready to lose your temper, you could say, let me not see an illusion of myself in this. Let me not see an illusion of myself in this. As I'm looking at this, let me remember my Creator. Let me remember God. As I'm looking at this and as I'm dealing with this situation, let me remember my Creator. See, that's practical. You can do that. So I'm going to give you a few tips also about how to handle anger and grievances even more when they come up. I want to thank you for checking out my presentations and my classes. I'm a full-time teacher, and I appreciate any financial expressions of appreciation that you share. If you'd like to do that, make a donation, go to www.earlpurdy.com, P-U-R-D-Y, earlpurdy.com. And if you want to use any of the apps, then like Venmo, then my email address is earlpurdy@earlpurdy.com. I'm available for one-on-one mentoring, counseling sessions to show you how to apply this to your everyday life. I'm also a professional astrologer and numerologist, focusing on higher consciousness, personal growth, awakening levels of how you use astrology and numerology. If you would like to have one of my clarity sessions, as I call them, go to my website, www.earlpurdy.com, and you can self-book an appointment online, and you can also get more details about what I do. That's the truth. And on Sundays at 1:00 p.m., I do another Facebook Live, A Course in Miracles presentation on the Earl Purdy page on Facebook, on the Earl Purdy page on Facebook. And then we have Hardcore Course in Miracles on Thursdays. And please share these videos. That's the best way for these videos to get out, is through us doing it together. I want to thank each and every one of you for your generosity on every level. I am grateful for you, regardless of what you share or don't share at a financial level. It's our relationship that's real. It's our relationship and learning together that's the most important thing to me. Yes, that's the way I feel about it. So follow my page, subscribe to my page, follow my page, the Earl Purdy page. And I have all 365 workbook lessons on YouTube. Just Google Purdy in whatever lesson, lesson 150, Purdy, lesson 84. And it will come up and you can have me reading the lesson with you. I'm here to be truly helpful. I'm here to be truly helpful. I need you as much as you need me. So when you are angry, just try letting your anger be there without turning your attention elsewhere, without trying to move away from the anger, without expressing it, without trying to change it, or even inquiring what caused your anger. Just be with the energy of anger in your body, however you may be feeling about it. Just don't be with it, trying to be with any of your thoughts about it. What you want to do right now is you want to understand that it is just your call for love. It is just your call for love. So if you're feeling yourself angry or upset, you want to tell yourself, let me not see an illusion of myself in this. Let me not see a me that's not loving in this. Let me not see an insane Earl in this. Say to yourself, let me not see an illusion of myself in this situation. When you're upset, say, let me not see an illusion of myself in this relationship. Let me not see an illusion of myself in this circumstance. And if you're looking at something that's troubling you or that's upsetting you, say to yourself, as I look on this, let me remember my Creator. As I look on this, let me remember my Creator. As I look on this, let me remember my Creator. Tell yourself that. As you look on this, let you remember your Creator. As you look on what's going on in the world right now, you need to remember your Creator. So this is what you say. This is what you say. As I look on this, let me remember my Creator. As I look on this, as I look on this, let me remember my Creator. As I look on this, let me not see an illusion of myself. Let me not see an illusion of myself. Let me not see an illusion of myself in this situation. Love created me like itself. Love created me like itself. Say it to yourself. Love created me like itself. Love created me like itself. I am in the likeness of my Creator. I cannot suffer. I cannot experience loss. And I cannot die. I cannot die. I say, I cannot die. I cannot die. I am not a body. 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 I would recognize my reality today. I am not a body. I will worship no idols. I will worship no false ideas about myself. I won't raise my own self-concept to replace myself. I have a concept of myself that I'm a body and that I'm separate and that sometimes I'm guilty, bad, not enough, and things don't go right for me. That is a self-concept that I'm not going to let that self-concept replace myself. Myself is love. Myself is loving. Myself is lovable. I am in the likeness of my Creator. Love created me like itself. I am in the likeness of my Creator. Love created me like itself. Love created me like itself. Love created you like itself. Love created you. Love created you. Love created you. You are in the likeness of your Creator. You cannot suffer. You cannot experience loss. You cannot die. You are not a body. 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 You are love. You are spirit. You are not a body. You are love. You are spirit. You are not a body. Let you not see an illusion of yourself in this. Let you not see an illusion of yourself in this. As you look on this, let you remember your Creator as you look on this. As you look on this, and you know what that this is. As you look on this, let you remember your Creator as you look on this. Tell yourself, your Creator didn't create this as you see it. God didn't create this situation as you see it if you're seeing it in a way that causes you fear and upset. Your Creator did not create this as you see it if you see yourself in a situation that you're causing yourself a lot of upset about. That means that you are not recognizing who and what you really are. Love holds no grievances. Love holds no grievances. Say it. Love holds no grievances. Love holds no grievances. If it's love, it doesn't hold grievances. If I'm holding grievances, it's not love. If you're holding grievances, it is not love. A grievance is basically saying, if you were different or this were different, I'd be happy. If this were different, I'd be happy. If this were different, I'd be happy. If you were different, I'd be happy. I'm making my happiness dependent on everything and everybody outside of myself. It's not only a grievance, it's really kind of stupid because you don't have any control over anybody or anything outside of yourself. So if you make your happiness dependent on somebody else acting out your script and somebody else doing everything the way you want them to do it, that's holding a grievance. Love doesn't hold grievances. Grievances are completely alien to love. Grievances attack love and hide love. If you hold grievances, you are attacking love. But you are love. So when you hold a grievance, you are attacking yourself. And when you attack yourself by seeing yourself as fearful, angry, guilty, bad, then yourself becomes an alien to you. All of a sudden, you forget who you really are. So what do you want to be determined to do? You want to be determined not to attack yourself today. Be determined not to attack yourself. Why is it that you shouldn't attack yourself? So that you can remember who you are. Remember who you are. So I want you to think about a situation or circumstance right now that's causing you some kind of concern and say, this is no justification for denying myself. This situation is no justification for denying myself. I will not use this to attack love. I will not use this to attack love. Say it to yourself. I will not use this to attack love. I will not use this to attack love. Let this not tempt me to attack myself. Let the situation that I'm dealing with right now not tempt me to attack myself. Let these feelings that I'm having right now not tempt me to attack myself. I will not use these feelings to attack love. I will not use these feelings to attack love. These feelings are no justification for denying myself. This is the practical application of A Course in Miracles. Let me not see an illusion of myself in this situation, circumstance, or feelings. As I look on this, let me remember my Creator as I look on this. These are the things that you say when you are in your day-to-day reality and things are coming up that you make yourself upset about. So I'm going to complete on this last sentence. Love created me like itself. Love created me like itself. Love created me like itself. Love created us 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 like itself. Mighty companion, this was the practical application of A Course in Miracles. This is hardcore. but using these ideas will show you that these ideas are true. It's the use of the ideas that will give the ideas meaning and will show you that the ideas in A Course in Miracles are true. It's the use of the ideas. Mighty companions, you are awesome. I love you so much. You are a blessed, mighty companion. Yeah, I'm talking to you. You. May the Course be with you. I love you.